Alright, so I'll be naming this as one of my most vulnerable sharing that I can have with you with regards to what I shared recently about the progression of my already 4.5 years treatment. That is, as you can see, was very heavy over the past 1.5 years when I needed to truly live in conditions that I wasn't expecting. Living and working like this, and it's something that I wanted to talk about, as when you're in a treatment like this, there is a significant part of a pain that people go through, and right in this also in another very different scenarios of healing procedures that people have. If you need to live for a longer period of time in a constant pain, this is 4.5 years, right? I cannot do anything. It is the acceptance, requesting me absolute request to accept the pain as a part of a life. And if it is for a very long time in treatments, also for another people, then it is influencing your psychology, it is influencing how you perceive yourself, because you are changing, you're transforming, right? You're becoming a different person. Then the physical transformation always have aspects on your mental, emotional transformation, okay, that is happening and bringing you towards something completely different version of you. It is transitioning your personality, the way you perceive the world, the way you operate, the way you see the others, the way you see the people who are in treatment, or who, if you are going through the process that was, as I said, 1.5 years, completely without the tooth. I didn't know, I lost I was thinking I lost the confidence. I was trying to, I was making you the videos, I was trying to speak, I was trying to do everything. But there is psychologically, I could have had this loss of my confidence if I would accept it, yeah? So there was a moment when I needed to just, use something that was covering my tooth, not my tooth, but that I didn't have there, the tooth. And I needed to speak with this. It also uncovered itself, and then I said, okay, let's forget about it. Let's be without it. So for 1.5 years, I was completely without it. And of course, you're going for lunch, you're going for elsewhere, you're speaking in front of people, you're providing the delivery, your tone is not the same, your pronunciation is not the same. My one is still not the same, because I have these cuts. For how many hours I can talk, right? I have all the time scratches. Anyways, this is influencing you, okay? The people barely can imagine this was just the tiniest, just the smallest part of my body missing. But I have encountered and experienced on a scale, a little bit of that scale of what the people are experiencing in their lives when they are missing the parts of their body. Okay, just the very small scale. And I can tell you, there is no more respect I can have than is the one for these people who they have uncovered parts of themselves in their everyday life reality. They are the strongest warriors, they are the strongest people above all of us, because they are observed, they are noticed, and they are showing up. They are showing up as themselves. They are showing up with what they have. They are absolutely strong, and there is my huge respect for that, and for everyone in any sort of a treatment going through the transformation on the physical body, which is the highest form of a transformation ever possible. So my next idea maybe would be, and I was always thinking about it, Since if you have, I have experience with this one in treatment in my mouth, and heavy situations, it is for a longer time that I cannot eat properly, I cannot chew properly, right? I have these tiebacks, I have these protections inside of my mouth, and especially when I had the tooth rotating inside my bone, a very difficult situation. Okay, so maybe my idea I was saying to people is I would want to help one day, if it is possible for me, and bring a sort of a line for people of a meals that they consist the nutrition, but they need to be, for the adults, but they need to be aligned with the heavy treatments, especially in the mouth, so that I can bring something valuable for these people, and that will make their life in treatment less difficult when they need to be every day in their pain. Thank you for understanding this journey, and yes, I believe that already it will be one day treated. It looks like 5.5 years of a treatment. So, but at the end, maybe I will have a nice smell to you, and maybe a new concept for the people in a treatment, in the orthodontical treatments. Straight up to everyone, to all the warriors that have any sort of a treatments or the life reality changed, and they are showing up in front of us in their everyday actions and lives.